Hello friends, I am back with one important concept from biology, that is photosynthesis. Photosynthesis, we all know this process. As in 8th or ninth standard, we have listened about photosynthesis and we have studied about this. But still, I am highlighting some points from photosynthesis. First of all, photosynthesis is the process by which plant will produce their food. The second is, for photosynthesis, carbon dioxide, water, sunlight and chlorophyll are essential constituents. All those should be present for photosynthesis process to happen. So now what is the chemical reaction of photosynthesis actually? That is 6 molecules of carbon dioxide plus 12 molecules of water in presence of chlorophyll and sunlight will gives us C6H12O6. This is nothing but glucose. Glucose is nothing but sugar present in plants. Glucose plus 6H2O, that is 6 molecules of water, and 6O2, that is 6 molecules of oxygen. Oxygen is liberated here. So now what is chlorophyll? Chlorophyll is nothing but it is photoreceptor molecule present in plants and it is green in color. That's why plants are green in color. Plants are green due to chlorophyll. And now we can say that this chlorophyll has one atom of magnesium at its center. One magnesium atom at its center. It is totally green pigment so that it gives the color green to all the plants. Now for photosynthesis to occur, water which is essential for photosynthesis is absorbed by roots and carbon dioxide is taken by plants by diffusion process. By diffusion. And water is taken by osmosis process. Water is taken by osmosis process. Now what happens in case of terrestrial plants? Terrestrial plants are nothing but the plants which are present on earth's surface or present on land, we can see. They take CO2 from atmosphere and in case of aquatic plants means plants which are present in sea or plants in water. They utilize CO2 which is previously dissolved in water, and oxygen is a byproduct of photosynthesis, so that harmful carbon dioxide gas is taken out or it is utilized for photosynthesis, and in which in turn plant gives us fresh oxygen which is very essential for our day-to-day life, so that we can say we should plant more trees. It is very essential to balance our environment also. Then some important parts about chlorophyll. This chlorophyll are of various types A, B, C, D, E, out of which this A and B type of chlorophyll is mostly present in plants, which is common. Then this chlorophyll can absorb red, blue and violet light, out of which in red light rate of photosynthesis is maximum. Maximum rate happens in red light while minimum rate happens in violet light. Minimum rate and red, maximum rate. Now the process of photosynthesis has two reactions. First is photochemical reaction. Photochemical reaction, and second is dark chemical reaction. Out of which this first reaction is photochemical. It is also called as Hill reaction. This happens in grana of chlorophyll. And in this reaction, water get broken down into hydrogen ion and electron. Water get broken down into hydrogen ion and electron, and at the end of this process ATP is formed. ATP is formed from ADP and P. At the end of this process ATP is formed from ADP and P. Second process is dark chemical reaction. This reaction is also called as Calvin-Benson cycle and happening in stroma of chlorophyll. In this reaction, carbon dioxide carbon dioxide get reduced to sugar or starch. And for stomatal opening, conversion from starch to sugar is very essential. When starch is converted to sugar, then it is only possible that stomatal opening happened. Then some interesting facts about plants are: first is root pressure. Root pressure is measured by using oxanometer. So this is all important points about photosynthesis reaction that is happening in plants. Photosynthesis is nothing but plant will produce their food during photosynthesis. Carbon dioxide, water, sunlight and chlorophyll are essential constituents for photosynthesis to occur. Then this is photosynthesis reaction. 6CO2 plus 12H2O gives us C6H12O6, that is glucose, plus water plus oxygen gas. And in presence of chlorophyll and sunlight, it is only possible. Then plants are green due to chlorophyll. Chlorophyll has one magnesium atom at its center. Then water, which is essential for photosynthesis, is absorbed by roots by the process of osmosis, and carbon dioxide is taken by plants by diffusion process, which in turn plants liberating oxygen gas, which is very essential for living beings. Terrestrial plants, that is plants that are present on land, take up CO2 from atmosphere, and aquatic plants, that is plants present in water or sea or ocean, take CO2 that is dissolved in water. Then this chlorophyll can be of various types, A, B, C, D, E, out of which A and B are common types that are found in plants. This chlorophyll can absorb red, blue and violet light, out of which in red light there is maximum rate of photosynthesis, and in violet light there is minimum rate of photosynthesis. Then photosynthesis occur by two reactions. It includes two reactions, photochemical reaction and dark chemical reaction, out of which this photochemical reaction is also called as Hill reaction, which occurring in grana of the chlorophyll. and here the water is reduced into hydrogen ion plus electrons, and final product is ATP. ATP is nothing but ADP plus P gives us ATP. This is final product of that reaction. And in dark chemical reaction, it is also called as Kelvin-Benson cycle. Dark chemical reaction is also called as Kelvin-Benson cycle. It happens in stroma of the chlorophyll, and in this CO2 get reduced to sugar or starch. And for stomatal opening in leaves of the plants, starch should be converted to sugar. Root pressure in plants is measured by oxynometer. It is very essential, very important. So this is all about photosynthesis reaction.